why don't we like when our girls borrow from us, like why can't we get that back?
We ain't getting it back.
Like because it's
not borrowing.
It's not borrowing.
Yeah.
Borrowing. Like they say borrowing just to make us feel good about it.
Yeah.
Cause it's like damn
or
well.
To make it easier to
I'm
get,
not.
like
it sound better with the promise, with the hope
Intent
or
to
possibility that you may one day get something. We know we not getting it. Like,
remember that $50 I let you borrow? Borrow?
Yeah, like,
borrow.
You got
that for you.
Exactly.
Like you ain't do shit.
It's over.
You looking around like you think yourself? Like you feel me? Like
yeah.
Borrow.
Yeah, you can't even ask.
Nah. You can't ask for that back.
That's the funny thing in general, like borrowing or loaning money.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers make you wait, and then it make you feel bad about
That's
asking
the thing
for your own
is
shit
yo,
back.
no matter who I'm giving money to, I don't want to say everybody, but pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
It's like it's a problem to get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, you gotta bring the same energy
Right.
that you borrowed the shit with.
And it's crazy because when they
you was excited when you got the shit.
yeah, they be humble when they ask you. Like I mean,
yo.
hey yo, you give it to them. Now they got all this energy.
But yeah, and then when they
Where
give it
that
back,
humble
they
is
like,
at?
here, take this
Here,
little
take
$100.
this.
$100.
Right.
You want $100 when you ask for?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
you
it
talking
wasn't
about?
no little $100
It was
when
the
you
best $100 you
needed
saw in
when
your
you
life.
needed my little $100. This $100 was
This
the
ain't
life
about
was your
nothing
lifeline.
It's crazy.
Then
man.
now they got money and everything. Like,
Right.
damn.
Don't flex on me. Don't flex on me.
Then you looking at your phone like, damn, how do I ask for my money back?
Yeah, like
you
I see you over here doing the most.
Yeah.
I just want me, like.
And it's crazy, bro. But
And it's crazy because people really did a whole relationship with you
because
they don't want to pay you
your
back.
money.
I gotta stay
So
with
now
you.
y'all just
Oh, like we ain't cool no more.
Friendship's
Like no, I
over.
still want to be cool with you. Like you still my
Yeah.
people.
I saw something on Facebook, and it was like when you see somebody you owe money in the store, you be like, what's your number? Like I'm gonna hit you and you better answer the phone.
Right.
Like can I get me?
Right.
Like, that's all. Like can I get
like
me?
they make it like it's a problem to give it back. But it's like yo, that's my money.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
then-
should, for one, if I loan it to you and you tell me you got me on Friday or whatever,
That's
I shouldn't have to call you. I shouldn't have to ask.
Hey yo, and the
You
crazy,
should be looking for me like, yo, I got that bread. Like,
and then-
Or the thing is too that people don't understand. It's just if you don't have it, I'm human. I
Tell me you
understand
ain't
life.
fucking got it.
I understand life, but don't duck me.
yeah,
Don't duck me. Just tell me, look,
yo,
like bro, I'm trying. I ain't got it right now. I'm fucked
Yeah.
up. Like as soon as I'm able to get it to you, I'm gonna get it to you.
I got you,
But don't duck me. Stay in contact with me. Let me know what's going on.
ask for the
duck.
money. Ask for the money back. You get the money
Don't
back,
duck.
and then they talk about
Yeah, be like, oh yeah, this nigga was coming all over this little
Looking for me
$100.
everywhere over a little $20.
Yeah.
Put that nigga.
You needed it.
Yeah, you needed it.
So
Like, I ain't call you and offer you my $20.
And a lot of people do it, man. You be on Facebook and they be like, pay who you owe Friday. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
It's hard out here. You gotta make it a holiday now?
You said you gotta make it a
make this a
holiday.
holiday?
Every Friday.
Pay who you owe Fridays is real. It's a real thing.
But happy Saturday. You gotta introduce this motherfucker.
Yeah.
We are the Not Up for Debate podcast. We switched the date and time to better help our brother Easy.
All for him.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna, we ain't gonna do that. It's not
He said,
everybody.
nah,
We ain't gonna do that.
Definitely help.
But hold on.
Help me.
It does help everybody. But when we started, we asked you specifically because me and Hood said.
What did I say?
Hold on. Me and Hood said.
You hear him with it?
Me and Hood
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
Me and Hood said, yo,
Tell him what he said.
any day on the weekend is good for us. Like my weekends is free. We off on the weekends. He says, oh, all right, we can do a Sunday. I work Sunday night though. Bro.
No.
Yeah,
You want, first of all, you want there, so you be
I'm
quiet.
not. You're right.
I said Saturday.
You right.
And niggas act like I ain't say nothing. So I stay with the Sundays. This is not my first time saying Saturday, right? It's not my first time saying Saturday.
All right, well,
It's not my first time saying Saturday.
it's neither here nor there. We here. It's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
It's Saturday. We here.
I'm on your side,
We
bro.
said 3 p.m.
There you go.
He trying
on
to
your side.
trying to
You gotta
kick
get
me
on.
while I'm under the butt. Like, oh, they getting him. Let me get it
Look,
stumped in.
I'm on your side. That's all I'm saying.
I'm on your
It's
side
cool.
too.
It's cool.
But we're here.
It's Saturday and we're here.
It's
Episode
episode 11, I think.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at us.
We getting there.
11 episodes in. We before we start, we gotta give a special shout out to the new fans and new likes and followers that we got, especially the Liberian community.
Yeah.
Liberians.
We appreciate you guys, Liberia.
I know y'all listen.
Also, we want to shout out our friends and fans in France. What was the other one? Damn it, short-term memory loss. But we see y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
Definitely appreciate you guys for taking notice to what we trying to do here, and continue to watch. We also want to shout out our Spotify listeners, our iTunes listeners, our Anchor listeners, YouTube viewership. All y'all, shout out to y'all. Facebook live feed, shout out to y'all as well. Slow news week, so we don't have much to talk about. So we just gonna fuck around a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's, some shit happened.
Yeah, you
but
can get deep with some of it.
yeah, we really don't have any deep dives today. I don't think I have any reads today. But before we start, I gotta ask my hosts how their weekends were, or it's going, since we are still in the middle.
Yeah, shit, it just started.
Right.
Watching the fight tonight.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Good fight coming on tonight.
Yeah, I'm watching the fight tonight.
Should be a big fight. Should be a good fight.
Who you guys got winning?
I got Spence all day.
Yeah, Earl Spence.
Earl Spence to you
I
too?
don't even give a fuck who wins.
They don't know who fighting. That's why this nigga don't know who fighting.
I don't follow boxing. I don't even know.
Yo, what? You see how you just looked at
It's
him?
Saturday. I'm in my bag.
I'm on your
I
side,
don't
bro.
even know who
Come on,
Earl
man.
Spence is.
Nah, Earl Spence is nice though.
Yeah,
Earl Spence is he next level, bro.
Oh, okay.
He next level. They both undefeated though.
Oh, okay.
So we don't really know, but I don't think the dude Mikey fought anybody like Earl Spence yet.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't follow boxing. But what you guys want to talk about first? You want to jump right into JPrince?
Before, yeah.
Yeah,
Why
let's
not?
Get that out the way. I think
Why
that's
not?
gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So earlier this week, YBN Almighty Jay was in New York. He was jumped by 2 groups of people. It seems like in the videos that I've seen. In the first video, it looks like he was jumped by some teenage kids or something. They beat him up, took his wallet, his chain, other things like that. In the second video, he was attacked, and the guys looked a little bigger, a little older.
Right.
The hits were a little harder. They were more precise.
Come on, bro.
You can tell that these dudes have jumped a person before,
Right.
you know.
Yeah, it was coordinated.
Right, you know, with the younger guys, you know, they end up hitting each other because,
Right.
you know, you don't really know how to jump at that age. These older dudes, you can tell they've been jumping for some years.
Right.
You know, they were
They've
taking,
been joking
yeah,
for some years.
instead of everybody rushing in, they were taking turns.
Right. Yeah.
Making sure you ain't hitting your man.
Yeah.
Right. Long story short, the dude
No
ended up
wasted
with-
punches.
Look nice.
with nothing but his
He
shirt and
said
his
looking
pants on.
nice.
They took his shoes, took his wallet, his chain,
That's
all that
crazy,
type of
man.
stuff. Bust him upside his head with a Hennessy bottle. And I never been hit upside the head with a bottle. Like I'm
Especially not a thick ass.
right. I
Hennessy
assume it
bottle.
takes some force to break a bottle. You
Yes,
know, on
man.
somebody's head.
100%.
Skull probably.
100%.
Yeah, he's got a.
I know somebody who got a Grey Goose bottle bust over their head.
That's gotta.
See, Grey Goose.
It's a little
that's
thinner.
thick ass.
Right,
Yeah, a
the
little
bottom
thinner,
is thin.
but yeah, the bottom is thick.
But the way a Hennessy
It
bottle
looks like
is
it
made
looks right.
Yeah.
is what is crazy. Like
But they hit him in the head with the Hennessy bottle, and he has a gash.
Yeah, I
and
seen
was,
that. $1.50.
Yeah, he had a big gash across his face. And JPrince took the opportunity to get online and call out, you know, some prominent New York rappers. He tagged Remy Ma, Fat Joe, my son, bunch of other names, tagged them, and basically was saying, you know, calling them all to help acquire this young man's chain back
Right.
in his personal belongings. And at first, you know, I agreed with him, like, yeah, you know, somebody should do something.
Yeah.
And then I sat and I thought about what me and you always talk about, and that's accountability and responsibility. And if you, I don't really know the kid's music too much, but once I heard what happened, I went and listened to it.
Right.
You know, he talks.
He talking that talk.
Yeah, he talking that talk. So you in New York, you by yourself. Well, he wasn't even by himself. He was with a couple cats,
Yeah.
right? Not enough to, you know what I mean, fend off the other dudes. But you know, you talking that talk, you gotta be prepared. Like, you know, security, something. Like you walking around this big ass chain on.
Oh, he didn't have security with him.
Nah, he was with regular.
Oh yeah, see
like,
that's the mistake. That's the mistake that a lot of these kids make. They don't understand how real the world really is, and it's like when you have a bunch of kids out here who are seeing you all the time, all over. You got these chains, this money, this, and these kids out here ain't got nothing. You can't. You got to. The security is to protect you. Like you need that.
Yeah.
You need that. You gotta have the security. Yeah.
And that's the thing.
That's my whole thing. I don't think, as far as the JPrince thing,
yeah.
whatever hey, Mr. Prince, do what you want to do, sir.
Right.
I mean,
Y'all can speak on that. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him with whatever his agenda is alone. Like,
but
it's cool, Lord.
It's like the world is so different though, man, to where because a lot of people ain't really living like that. So they do stuff like that when it happened because they don't understand. But back in the day when motherfuckers was really living like that, you wasn't asking for your shit back. Nobody wasn't asking for you because it was just reality. Like niggas was getting clipped like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you not from around here and you come through with the chain, you snatch it. But like
you gotta
get snatched. So you gotta be prepared for that.
That's the thing.
I felt like that was always a hip hop thing. As bad as it sounds, like you know, that was like
we snatching your chain.
That was one of the things that you couldn't have against you.
Definitely in your music, you talking that talk. You in New York. Like, you got caught lacking.
They not New York give it up. Like,
at
the end of the day, yeah. But it still don't warrant violence. It still don't warrant violence. I understand why it happened. It still don't make it right. It's still fucked up that it happened.
Yeah, it don't make it right, but it is what it is.
Young kid, like he a kid at the end of the day.
But then
it's like you a kid at the end of the day, but you talk that talk. So you like
you
picture when you talk, you bring that energy towards you. Like if you talking that talk,
we understand that.
Real niggas gonna try you.
But we still have to take into account that they're all kids. Like like I get what you're saying, but let's be for real. The shit that you were saying and doing at 21, you look at now at 30 now?
Yeah, 31.
You look at now like some of the dumbest shit ever. Like
you can say that, but this kid is in a different situation.
He is, but he's still a kid.
He is still
a kid. He got money.
He should have
He's
people,
famous.
He should. Okay.
He should have people surrounding him or some.
Ain't like he J. Cole and he brings out that positive message where if you want to make that move, you can walk down the street and by yourself.
I don't think J. Cole.
But I'm saying it don't matter. But it's not.
I get the point you're trying to make.
Now you talking that noise like.
But I don't think that's. I think it's more so just you walking down the streets of New York with a chain on. I don't even think what he was saying or what he had said had anything to do with it.
But people,
I think this nigga was just
using lick. Like
the wrong place.
J. Cole walks down the wrong alley.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure the people who jumped on knew like
niggas is gonna jump on this nigga.
But I'm pretty sure the people that jumped on knew who he was.
Maybe.
Like,
and
that's why they did it. Maybe he looked by himself like.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, maybe not, but I didn't know who he was before this situation. I know. He could have came to where we're from, and These kids don't gotta know who you are. If they see you walking around looking like that and you don't have nobody with you,
somebody jumping on you.
Oh,
yeah,
that's easy.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
it's easy. So I'm not like, I don't think it was because they knew who he was. Like, he might have just been wrong place, wrong time.
You think he got a reality check though?
I hope. Yeah, absolutely. I hope he realizes like he's somebody now. Like, you can't just.
I don't even know if it's so much that he's somebody. It's just that
he ain't really somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
They pop no like
the younger
generation. For somebody, I mean like your presence is going to be known when you're around. So you have to do something to protect that. Like,
I think he got a reality check all the way around though.
So, not bad not to cut you
off.
You good. How do y'all feel about JPrince though stepping in?
I mean,
I was confused about the whole posting. Like, that don't seem like a move that he'll make. You talking about someone who stopped the whole Drake beef and didn't say a word in public about it.
Right.
For you to go to social
rap a lot of records.
For you to go on social media, then tag, like, not saying the message was wrong, but
so
it was
got
just
a problem with how he did it.
Yeah, that don't seem like him.
I think that's what a lot of people.
I think like the majority of people that I heard speak out about it was just like, it just seemed like out of character for him. Like, it just didn't seem like a move he would make. It seemed like he would have went about it. You know, he usually goes about things a different. Like, you usually, like, a lot of people probably don't even know what we're talking about right now.
Right.
A lot of people don't know who JPrince is, but if you know, you know. Like,
I mean, if you don't know who JPrince is, just Google him.
Yeah, Google him. He started rap a lot of records or whatever.
Amongst other things we won't say here.
Yep. Moving on. Moving on.
I ain't know with Prince yet.
Moving on. You bugging.
My thing is, I don't have a problem with how he went about it. It's the social media era. You can gain a quick response by doing what he did.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I think that's he was trying to utilize it, and being older, he needed his media team to handle that his PR or whoever didn't handle that.
My thing is, why, with all this power and influence that he has out here, why doesn't he use it for more social things, for lack of better words?
Like
with
what?
Police brutality, police killings.
I can't.
I'm not too familiar with what he does for his community. I'm pretty sure he does something out there. His sons do something out there because they're loved.
See that's my thing. I haven't looked into it to see
on more bigger issues. If I just feel like he should step in.
He got a platform big enough to where he should.
I just feel like he too old to be concerned with what's going on with this young 19-year-old kid.
Yeah. But he getting the bag off of him though. He getting the bag off him, so that when you concerned with that's your money, you gotta be concerned with your investment.
I mean, if he's connected to him somehow, then I will understand.
I believe he connected. So,
but even still, I just feel like he should use his stance in a more.
I don't know what he's doing, so I can't speak on it. Like, a lot of times I look at the ones who see that's the thing with this era. If we don't see it, it's not real. It's not happening. It's not going on.
Not on Facebook,
if it's not broadcast on social media, if the news is not covering it, it's not going on.
Yeah.
Somebody with his influence, I'm quite sure he's doing a lot.
Yeah.
Jay and Beyonce, we see a lot that they do, but I'm quite sure it's a lot more that they're doing behind the scenes that we don't know about or whatever. So I don't want to get caught up in the we don't see it, so it's not going on.
Yeah.
So I would rather do my research. But I definitely understand what you're saying. Like, he could be more vocal, more visible in the fight, and a lot more rappers would take a bigger stance on it because of his influence, because of who he is. If he says this is the wave, then this is the wave.
Everybody gonna jump on.
Like, this is so. I definitely understand what you're saying, but I don't know.
The whole story.
Yeah, to see. But I understand. I get that.
So see this college scandal thing going on with Lloyd Loudon?
Oh man, Aunt Becky.
Yeah.
Aunt Becky from Full House. Trying to get their kids in school. I ain't look, hey, this America, dog.
Look.
This America. Let's be real.
My thing is that
let's be real.
It's like they paid a lot more to get them in, and they would pay for them to be in school.
Yeah, but
$500,000.
It goes to say it goes a lot to say what you think of your child as well.
Yeah.
Maybe like let's be real. We know our children.
Yeah.
We know our children's strong suits, and we know what's their weak points. And
yeah.
She probably was like, God damn, this girl.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like
here,
man.
Like here, like when we talked about the payoff is not like an admission of guilt. It's like I'm paying it because to do it this way gonna take so much more time and
energy.
Here, just take this bag real quick and let me
get out the way.
Yeah, so I mean, I look, I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yeah, I get it too.
I get it. I ain't gonna sit here.
You had that type of money.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
If you got it,
and that's the thing. Everybody want to judge, and the majority of the ones who are judging are people who aren't in position to do what they've done.
Yeah,
probably did the same shit.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because you got it, and it's like,
and it's my child, and we know what this world is. So, any advantage that I can give my child, whatever it's going to cost,
giving it to him.
Yeah, there you go. And I got it.
It's a lot of money.
Oh, you got it.
But if that's
you got it,
that's your level. That's your level.
Yeah, if you got it, like.
Oh,
yeah. I'm about to say, you know,
it wasn't even cooked. It was hockey with it, like
pretzel pizza with cheddar on raw cheese.
I can't wait to see that shit back on video, bro.
Like, just pour the cheese sauce on it. Like,
they ain't even cooked the crust.
They was gonna fuck them up with this one.
Not at all.
What the fuck?
They ain't got like
they can keep that shit.
Yeah.
They can keep that shit.
It's $5.
Watching
$5. Do whatever we want.
I mean, I feel like that's some underrated shit, though. That $5 hot and ready, man. I fucks with the hot and ready.
Oh no, it is. It is.
Go
in. It is.
Yeah, my girl always give me flack for liking the $5.
No,
I can't fuck with the hot and ready, bro.
Nah.
Yeah.
This is
it's a gamble.
You might get person who eats wonton soup, and nobody can tell me what's inside, what that meat is.
Nah, nobody knows.
Yeah, and she eats. Well, she don't eat the meat.
Well, no, I think we know now. You see,
it's that smile.
Asian
It's that smiling ass dog.
That dog.
Yo, that dog was cheesy, bro.
Yo,
I just want to know how it was cooked.
I don't know.
Because it wasn't a hair left on that motherfucker. God damn, that bitch was
It
clean.
looked like they.
They forced
y'all gonna get this. Y'all gonna get this hot and ready.
That's in a minute later, though.
Pretzel,
Let's catch a different part.
It's only $6.
Right.
Yo, we
cool.
cool.
Like, what is up with this shit? Paul George throwing up blood signs. What is up with the NBA?
No, speaking of the NBA, Russell Westbrook. Y'all think he was wrong?
Oh,
absolutely not.
Hell no.
What, talking to the argument that he got?
Yeah.
I mean, if it went down the way he said it did, absolutely not. But if he's lying,
my thing is,
though, that's Russell. I've seen him do that before.
But
it's not his first time.
My thing is, you can't. If you say anything to me, you can't be mad at my response.
Right. Exactly.
You can't be mad at my reaction because you could have just shut. You could have just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You could have just shut the fuck up and not said nothing to me.
Right.
So if you say something to me, you say some disrespectful shit, and then she co-signing what you saying. But granted, ain't nobody promoting.
And we don't even know if he meant it.
Yeah,
so
like we know he didn't mean he was going to put his hands.
Well,
on.
I don't necessarily know that, but
let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
There's nothing.
Russell Westbrook is a smart guy. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, he looked crazy. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I do not know. I don't know what he.
But at the end of the day, you can't say anything to me and
you'll be shocked when I respond.
Yeah.
No matter how I respond.
Man.
Yeah,
and,
like
you provoke it.
And definitely know they wouldn't say that to him out in the street. So
they know that he's not going to do anything.
Yeah,
well,
so
they hope that he's not. Ron Artest will tell you it's possible for me to put my hands on you. And what happens after that happens, but
in the NBA, like it's like the most interactive sport there is. You're
Right.
like literally right there.
yeah, you're right there, yeah.
That's the thing. I feel like they too close.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I went to a
Especially as crazy as people is nowadays.
yeah,
like,
people are too crazy for you to be this close to me. I went
literally
to
sitting on the bench.
I went to
Anything
a, I went to a
happens to you.
Sixers game
I mean,
a couple years back, and I was courtside. You know, was fortunate enough to have some courtside seats or whatever in the playoffs, and like they were
home
right.
Flex.
Yeah. See, he's slow. He just slid that in there. He slid that in there.
That's not a
Floor
force.
seats
In the
during the
yeah.
playoffs, mind you.
Fortunate.
Just put that out there. For
How
the
is it
playoffs.
fortunate?
This is what we
You
doing.
know, the playoffs.
You don't get them on
When
accident.
they drape the T-shirt on the
Right.
chair.
Nah, if you get the floor side, the joint is on there every game.
Call it a good
It's
deal
a
on
towel or
Right.
something, and they bring you drinks and food.
But
Hold on.
continue.
So this is what we doing though?
They don't. They
Cool.
bring you.
So don't-
They bring you drinks.
yes,
They bring you
yes,
drinks,
yes,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, they
And
do.
your food, right?
Yeah, they do.
It's a humble way of flexing.
No, that was you know,
It's a
but
different way. It's a different way. Fortunate.
but but nah, it was just crazy seeing how close you actually like you're
literally
like you
on the
right here.
floor. They don't
Like
say
me and
on the
my
floor,
brother having a conversation, and like you got Lou Will right here, and we talking regular. He busts out laughing because he hear us talking. I'm like, damn, like he really right here.
Yeah.
Like you know, my brother, like you know, he used to ball or whatever. So this was like I said, this was years ago. This was like 2011. So Iguodala was still on the Sixers. Lou Will was on the Sixers. LeBron was in Miami.
Right.
So that's when he was playing them in the playoffs or
Right.
whatever. So they was out there warming up. My brother was like, man, I'll bust Iggy ass. Like he like Iggy trash. I bust Iggy ass. So Lou Will go, he bust out laughing like, yo, y'all crazy, like y'all tripping. But
Yeah, it's right there.
yeah, like you're really right there. Like you're right
If
there.
I paid $2,500 to sit right here, I'm saying something to these niggas.
Yeah, I should be able to talk to him.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna get disrespectful.
okay, so
Yeah.
I should be able to say whatever the
No,
fuck I
no,
want to
no,
say
no,
back.
no,
I'm
no.
not gonna get disrespectful.
Nah, it should be interactive.
Oh yeah, like
Like-
you say some wild shit to me.
They,
Yeah, you
I'm
should
gonna say some wild shit
without
back to
being
you.
fun, Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, if I'm paying that much, I'm
Like fine me or whatever. That's cool. But get a fan, and I'm not off the ban. But give them a you can't come for
Yeah.
2
What do you got? A
months.
lifetime ban?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I don't even know
But
the
I know
ban.
I was saying the ban because you see the Knicks owner. He's a sucker.
Yeah.
He's a sucker. You give somebody a lifetime ban because they tell you to sell the team. This trash ass team.
He been killing them for how long?
This trash ass team. They tell you just like,
Supposed to be
hey,
mega
you get a
basketball.
lifetime ban. Like, hey, man, boy,
Shouldn't even
fuck
be able to
you.
do that.
Like,
They shouldn't have the
for
power
real.
to do that.
Like that's corny to me. But
Definitely when
yeah,
it's true.
he petty. That was petty. But yeah, I don't think Russell was wrong.
Yeah, I don't think he was wrong. He was,
Like you say,
like you said, he's been quiet for years. He hasn't really spoke about the things that he's been through. And he said it's been going on since he's been in the league, and he's been in the league like 10, 11 years
Yeah,
at
he
this
been-
point.
yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah, so shout out to Nutso.
Yeah.
You guys see this Fresh Prince remake?
Oh man, the movie John.
Yeah.
Oh,
I seen it flash across, and I'm disappointed. Like
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even look at the details of it or nothing.
I watched the trailer.
It's certain things
How you
that
feel about it?
it's certain things that should be untouchable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like
Something, yeah, like that. That's how I feel about a lot of things. Some things should be left alone.
Mm-hmm.
because and maybe us because we know the real. Maybe we never even
We
see
grew
it's
up
not a
with
thing.
it. Yeah.
Maybe it'll touch.
I don't give a
And
fuck
that,
them.
I'm saying,
Fuck them.
maybe that's
Not fuck them. Not fuck them.
but maybe that's the
motherfucker.
intentions of whoever's making it.
You ain't about to fuck up my
I
childhood
felt
for
the
these.
same way because
So you want to fuck my childhood up for these motherfuckers? Nah.
anytime they
Let
try
them
to-
have their own childhood.
anytime they try to go that direction, it never turns out good. Like,
Right. We
Not
never
even
even hear
close
about
to.
it.
So when
Yeah.
I saw, I'm like,
But you can't really redo that.
It's
man.
because you got certain reboots that have had the success that they've had,
Yeah.
like Full Fuller House on Netflix. Like they
Trash.
Yeah, but that's what I heard. That wasn't good though.
no. Listen. That's what I'm about to say. It's not good.
Is it because
for
we know the original?
us.
Because we know the original.
Because we know
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So for this generation, mind you, my daughters watched. They used to watch it on Nick at Night before it started coming on Netflix or whatever. Before Fuller House started, so they would watch it. So then when it started, they were excited about it. So now for this generation, it gives them a connection, and it's dope because I get the bond with them over that or whatever. But but they're ending that, I think, with one more season. Like they know they don't want to wear out their welcome. So I think
Fuller House.
Yeah, Fuller House. I think it was like one more season.
I might have
They
tried.
kicked Becky off.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Fuck her.
Yes,
But,
we don't do it, Becky, like that.
Hey man, Becky was wild.
Yeah, she was.
But yeah, I ain't fucking with
The Fresh Prince.
Nah.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna try to watch it on.
The cast don't resemble the original cast.
Right. But that cast is crazy though, bro. When you really think about it, you got all these like unique people that still to us today is like
mean something.
Right.
Mean
So
something.
how can you remake that? Because they
Leave
was
that
all
Leave that
so
alone.
different, but it worked. It worked like perfectly.
Okay,
light skin Aunt Viv or dark skin Aunt Viv?
Oh, definitely dark.
Dark skin.
Definitely.
That's not even. That ain't even.
Y'all like the dark skin Aunt Viv, bro?
That ain't. Hell yeah.
I think I was fucking with the light skin.
Oh, nah,
I got a complex or something.
It's a light skin.
It's kind of obviously why he would be. She was trash.
She wasn't strong enough.
She was strong.
Dark skin Aunt Viv
Was with the shits. She was with the shits.
On the show. Light
She was
skin
with the
just-
shits. You know,
She
nah,
was
they
just
still
trash,
beefing
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
They still beefing. Like she don't fuck with Will and them. Dark skin
yeah,
Aunt Viv, they still
I
beef.
see-
Janet,
I see.
Janet Hubert or whatever.
Yeah.
Like yeah, they still beef. She don't fuck with Will and them. Like.
Yeah. So is it? So that's
made for
But
the
hold
that's
on,
a
nah.
perfect segue.
But speaking of.
Because we gotta talk about it. Easy put it up.
What's that?
Light skin or dark skin?
Oh man, you're right.
What?
Yeah.
All of them.
If you had to pick,
yeah.
no.
What'd he
We
say?
all that's the end. All of them. If you had to pick,
If
you were forced to pick.
I think light skinned girls get it easier because people have a complex with this. Like we can say it's not. We have a complex with the colorism, and just because a motherfucker light skinned don't mean they cute. There's some ugly motherfucker light skinned people. Like there's some ugly ass light skinned people.
100%.
Light skin or dark skin?
Excuse me.
I'm looking for this nigga. I'm looking for this nigga daughter because he gotta be fucking talking to somebody else.
We know some ugly light skinned girls out there, light skin or dark
Dark
skin.
skin.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna say light skin.
You gotta say like that. She right there.
I gotta say
This nigga has to
She
be
right. Nigga's gonna be a long Saturday night. This nigga sitting here talking about dark skin.
This nigga low.
You see,
This nigga made sure he said that shit hard too. This
you
nigga.
ain't have to do that shit.
I'ma have to
No. He want me with this shit. Let this nigga would have said dark skin.
That's what I'm saying.
Let him would have said. He would have. Yeah, okay.
It really don't matter. She know how I rock for this. You know what I mean?
Right,
This
yeah,
is
yo,
the show.
it up.
Yeah, it's just for the show. Yeah.
No, okay.
It's just entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I can't say that I've had a vagina that I was this.
Oh,
pleased
what the
with.
fuck? That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
This nigga's
That's
tripping.
bullshit.
It's not all
That's
fire in your
bullshit.
life?
You every
No.
time. What are you saying?
It's not all. It's not all. It's not all. It's not all fire.
But he didn't say it was all fire though.
Yeah,
He just
I
said
never said that.
he said that he was displeased with.
Yeah, you know how.
Bullshit.
So it had to be.
All right, no,
No.
see, that's
No.
because we.
It
That's
is
because.
levels.
That's because. Let's be real, men is men. Like
Yeah.
once you,
what I'm
it wasn't
saying.
that bad. Like once you. Let's
That's
be
all
real.
what the inbox
bro.
is
Let's
talking
be
about.
real.
Who you talking about?
You want the car facts.
You feel me though?
You want the car facts. On the whole car facts.
Yeah.
On the whole
Back to
car
the first.
fact.
We talking about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Anyway, like you were saying, they don't resemble the cast, right? They don't resemble the cast.
Man, what's the next topic?
Yo, for real. Speaking of him saying like they don't resemble the cast, they said it's a move. I'm not sure.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, mine's dark skin. I got you.
Oh,
dark skin all the way. Dark skin all the way.
Damn.
Dark skin all the way.
I say no more. But they said they got a movie coming out called Venus and Serena, and they got Will Smith playing her dad, and a lot of people are upset because they were saying he doesn't resemble their dad. They could have got a darker lead to play it. Someone like I don't know, someone darker, a darker lead. You got Michael, what's his name? Michael White from Omar from The Wire.
I don't want to see a Serena.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see it.
Oh, y'all got Chuck.
I don't want to see.
Nah, and I'm
they got a dope ass story, my nigga. They so confident, my nigga.
Who did that? Touching him or something?
No, hell no. What the fuck?
I mean,
that's the era. That's this era. So you got it. That's a hell no.
So what made you think that?
I mean, the way Pooh is describing it, like
nah.
They
He basically forced them to play tennis.
It's he made them who they are.
But he kind of made they love.
He did.
He did. But he kind of forced them.
I mean, that's why we need to go watch the movie and go see. Speaking of movies, we're going to go see. What's up? We going to go see Us this weekend. Y'all some scary ass motherfuckers.
Hey yo,
I'm going to see it.
You know what? But that movie,
I'm going to see it.
It's going to be scary, but the story behind it is going to be so dope. So it's a scary movie, but the message behind it is going to be dope as hell.
Scary.
No, I want to go see it.
Listen to the last episode. This is going to be scary to you.
Yo, the disrespect is crazy.
I'm just saying, you right.
It's not going to be that scary, though. You ain't had that energy last episode.
You right. But like I said, I live by myself.
He said I live by myself.
And that shit, like,
I'm
not afraid. I'm not afraid to say that. It's a little bit different.
We out.
Live by yourself.
We out. We out.
But you not going to sleep with him at night.
You were saying you act like you live.
We going to the movies.
See, that's why this nigga want to start coming over. He's trying to move the fuck in.
He trying to move in.
I can't live with another man.
Hold on.
Trying to move the fuck
in.
in.
But you missing the point. He don't mind going to see the movie.
I love scary movies.
But it's when he go home at night, he's there by himself. You go home to your girl and your daughter.
Even when I'm watching something by myself, I'm not scared of this motherfucker about.
That's what he's saying. He
when I'm watching
that.
it. I'm not scared at all.
Yes, you are.
It's afterwards.
It's the fact that
y'all when you in that house by yourself and you get to hear it.
Why is he not understanding what the fuck I'm saying?
You scared when you watching it in after.
That's not. I never said that.
I'm not buying it.
Did you see?
I'm not buying it. I heard it.
I
heard it in your voice. I'm like, nah, he's scared watching that shit too. Like, don't try to give you the 50-50 half the truth. Give me one and all.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He
said don't give him the 50.
Don't give him the 50-50. You know, don't give him the 50. Just be like, yo.
I love scary movies. What the fuck don't he understand?
Listen, he's saying that he likes scary movies.
I understand, Pooh.
Oh shit! All right, cool, damn.
I don't believe this motherfucker.
All right, cool.
Dan Morris. So,
yo, hold on.
We argue a lot more when Easy here.
You ain't just gonna say some shit.
I'm on your side.
I'm on your
side.
We all on your side.
You know what? Fuck all three. That's how we rocking.
Nah, we on your side, bro.
What does that mean?
We fuck with you.
So he said, yo, Joey wanna use that like the Chris TV sketch, the no disrespect.
Yeah, I'm on your side.
I'm on your side.
After I throw you on the bus, under the bus,
and be like,
I'm on your side.
Like, even like, yo, this nigga easy. Be like, but
when
easy.
Joey says that, don't believe.
Shout out to Chris TV, in front of the show. You actually gonna probably do something real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, did y'all see how crazy everybody went when Facebook and Instagram had a glitch the other day?
I'm glad I was at work though, for most of it.
Yeah,
it goes to show you.
I will lie, I was a little bit mad because I had tried to post a couple things over. I ain't gonna front like I was at work, so I didn't care. I I was mad when I thought you was
Hey yo,
I'm like, this is from yesterday. So it's this.
not even that. Hey yo, cause you know
I was tight. I was
That timeline was refreshing.
And
Like,
you know-
I just seen this.
Yeah,
Like,
and you know Facebook on Instagram, so I'm like, I'm
Every
gonna
Yeah.
go over here.
shut down.
Yeah.
Everything.
Sick. Everything.
Yo,
yeah.
and it's crazy because like some of the posts was sneaking in was like like someone can get a post.
Yeah.
Is it working yet?
Yeah.
It's the same time, nigga, you just posted.
What you mean is it working?
But the crazy part is this one post that
That's
keep
what
popping
I'm
up.
like, yo, you posted this.
Right.
That's what
And
killed
you mad
me,
because
yo.
this is the
But
only
look-
post showing up.
But look, this what made me matter though. I would see somebody ask like a dumbass if it's working as they post, and then
It
I just
is?
try to post my shit.
And then it
Nothing. So I'm like, damn, this is just me.
And then after a while, the
Hey,
fake
you
forward
think so?
messages start.
Hey, you think it's something wrong with your
After
phone?
24 hours,
Right.
everything
Oh, yeah.
you
How do
delete's
people
gonna
get-
pop
how do
up.
people-
I wish they
Every
hey,
time.
listen, don't send me another.
No, the
I
long.
love all y'all. Don't send me another chain message. None of that.
Yeah.
shit.
I don't see how
I'm
people-
blocked.
Yeah,
Like you that stupid.
No, it's just old people.
Yeah, I get a lot of change
It is
letters
from
from old
old
folks.
Yeah.
Hold up,
But they don't-
he my guy. I love him to death. Uncle Neil.
Oh, Uncle Neil's on every day. Uncle Neil's on every day. Shout out to Uncle
Yo,
Neil.
I don't think he
Uncle
on my list.
Nelson.
Shout out to Uncle Neil. He's on every day.
Yo.
I can't
Every
really
day.
remember who sent me a lot of stuff because I just ignore it most of the time. No
Yeah.
disrespect to y'all, but I just don't got time for that type of shit.
So like, you really think
Nah.
that means that?
Yeah.
No disrespect don't mean no disrespect.
But it's, yeah,
It make it feel. It make
But
it,
you-
it make the
it's-
disrespect
you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
land better.
It flows easily. But yeah, nobody checking for that shit. I don't be looking at that type of shit.
Yeah, nah,
That shit really gets on my nerves. Like the old people on Facebook, like the whole after the shutdown thing, the shit was over. Everybody's posting. Next thing you know, you get the old people that wake up and just now notice it. Hey, are y'all seeing this?
Right. Yeah.
Am I able to post again?
Right.
Y'all? Comment, like, share. Let me know, y'all.
Let
Love
me
you.
know.
Posting 6
Love you,
times.
love
No,
you.
you're
He
not
said
gonna
love
check
you.
that post until the next
He said
day.
love you.
Right,
Like you're not even gonna check this. Like
I was like, oh, here go the old people.
Yeah.
and they all get on at the same time.
Speaking of old people, no disrespect to y'all either. But they gotta make like an age limit to like where you gotta turn in your license or some shit.
Oh,
They,
yeah.
I think. Don't they have? I thought they had to like retake the test after a certain age.
They
They
don't-
passing that,
Bruh.
They passing that.
Nah, bro.
That's so they need to make the test hard. They need to make
Yo,
the test hard.
I don't know what the fuck they.
My
need to
grandma
do.
94, bro. And
Yeah,
she's
she
still
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 driving.
rolling.
Still
See,
driving.
I'm not. See, I don't
That
know how
shit
your grandma
scaring me.
drives, so I don't know.
But
see,
Some of
yeah,
these grandmas at
grandmas-
the store.
I ain't driving
Man.
with her nowhere no more.
Yo,
That's just what, like, nah, I'm not
Yeah.
doing it.
I don't know, man.
Am I wrong for that? Am I
Yeah.
wrong for that?
Look,
So
nah.
what happens if she want to get you something like, oh, come ride with me?
I'm a drunk.
God,
I'm
yeah.
drunk. For
Maybe
one
she
draw,
want to
I
drive
start.
that
Hey,
day.
listen.
No.
I'll meet you there then, Grandma.
I've been driving for
That would
19
be
years.
you.
I'm 31. I've been driving for 19
That's
years.
how I
dog.
I'm gonna meet you there.
Once I got my license, my grandma wasn't driving me no
I'm
more.
just like, my grandma drove me around enough. It ain't, well, it's got a little bit to do with
Nah, don't try to make it sound good.
Don't try to clean it up.
Don't try to make it sound good. Grandma,
I mean,
you're not driving me, grandma.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
like if you
I'm cool
want
on
to
that.
drive, I'll meet you there.
50-50 man.
Who, I'm the 50-50 man?
50-50
They
man, dog.
definitely need to do something
I
about
hope
that
that
shit.
stick too.
What y'all want to get into next?
Nah, I'm not.
Hey yo, I got a new appreciation definitely for women who have their kids all the time.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
definitely when you
father
got-
real, ain't
when
it?
you got 4, I don't know how you do it, but
You got 4 kids?
nah, the chicks that got like 4,
Yeah.
average now
Multiple.
and this, yeah.
Nah, hold on.
Because I had to watch my daughter.
Speaking of,
I had to watch my daughter.
Mhm.
So I'm getting ready for my first time. So I'm like, she sleeps. So I'm thinking like by the time her mom get back, it's gonna be like 5 hours.
Mhm.
Mom walk out the door, right? Turn my head to the left. She looking at me, smile. You about to get this work. You feel me?
Yeah.
So everything was good. So I smell her. I'm like, I gotta change her diaper, right? Change her diaper. I look up. She looking at me. I'm looking at her. I'm like, don't do this.
Shit everywhere.
See her butt clench up a little bit. Boom! Hit my chin.
Oh no!
Then she started laughing. not cute no more with her.
He said it ain't cute no more.
We passed the cute phase because you know what you're doing now. 4 months on. It's not.
No, she know what she doing.
She know what she's doing.
But he said you know what you're doing now. Now speaking of kids though, my girl is speaking of his daughter actually. My girl, before I came up here, we were on Facebook, and she was like, and you know how you try to compliment somebody,
right?
But you know how our compliments go. You like that's a compliment, but that's really like not a compliment.
Yeah.
She was like, "God damn, Easy Baby, pretty as hell." How the hell is Easy Baby so
I'm fall asleep at night.
I'm like, yo, you ain't shit.
I got good genes, man.
I'm like, yo, you ain't shit. Yo,
that is funny.
That shit ain't funny.
Somebody commented that shit under the picture.
Ain't no one write that shit.
Nah, but yeah, that's she definitely pretty.
I mean,
as
I
hell.
got beautiful.
Nah,
Blessed,
she's gorgeous, man. She's gorgeous.
All children are beautiful.
No, they ain't. No, they
This
ain't.
nigga
Stop the
tripping.
I
bullshit.
saw Ugly Baby the other day. And I looked at mine, I was like, thank you, God.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, but speaking of Ugly Baby, remember
Don't do it.
the one from what was that, like 2012? That they were sending around in the inbox.
I must ain't get
Oh,
that.
nah.
Dog, that baby grew up now, dog. I see that baby.
Yeah.
This nigga
I don't even know the baby in question.
This
Oh,
nigga-
you know the baby.
I
Yes,
This
you
nigga's
do.
tripping,
Probably
dog.
know.
Because it was when we was downtown. It was when we was downtown. Yeah.
This is serious. I don't want to be part of this.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yo, y'all niggas tripping. These mics is
It's
good.
good. Yeah, I know.
They did the LeBron James.
Cause I don't be hearing your son when we like recording, but then when I watch the video back, you hear his ass. I'm telling you, them cameras is nice.
Oh well. Hey, look, I said what I said,
Man,
man.
look,
Hey,
we ain't look. This is a debate show. This is a
we not
debate
gonna
show.
sit here and say all babies is cute. All babies is not cute.
Nah, it's
You're not gonna have all cute
we
babies.
just happen to all
we're
have
gonna just
been
grow
lucky.
into ugly.
Yeah,
like you just grew into ugly.
We all been lucky. We're all blessed.
Right. This is your first time watching our show. As you can see, we're not a PC friendly show.
Nah, they that. It's just I'm gonna keep it a buck.
We
man.
say what comes to our minds.
I got
And we deal with the consequences later. Easy has a rant.
Man, listen, dog. We gotta start being more honest on these social medias.
Oh
dog.
shit! Where the
It's
fuck?
not
I mean,
going- that's not gonna happen.
Listen, check this out. Everybody's a Facebook cook now, and I get it. Like, you cook some good food, you want to give it out, you want to sell it.
Are you talking to me?
shit.
No.
I'm putting food up today too.
I mean, no, people, no. You know, we might cook a dish or whatever.
Hold on, now, I know
you
you better not be
excellent
talking about
fish.
Frank.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
Frank.
No.
Don't start that. You don't want that. You don't want that smoke.
Common sense. We're using common sense.
Right.
Like,
So it's not
we
about.
all know who make good food. We buy from them.
Right.
Like, we buy from them on regular. But
Right.
it's some. Listen, bro. If we saw, and we ain't gonna say the name, but we saw some pudding that came out, and we nicknamed it.
Oh.
Can someone say the nickname for me?
Nope. Not
You
doing it.
started this shit, motherfucker.
Yo, he really just. He really.
Yo, we're not doing this.
No, we ain't saying no names.
Yo,
man,
We're
like,
not doing
Yo,
this,
you
bro.
were.
all I'm saying is,
We're not doing
y'all
this.
got
Easy.
we talk about accountability and all this. We gotta start
We're
being,
not
we
doing this.
gotta start telling the truth
We're not doing this.
to everybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, you
We're
were
not doing
fucking
this,
tripping,
bro.
bro.
We're not doing
just
this.
saying.
Go on to the next
I
one.
thought we was talking about being honest.
Anything.
You gotta
Anything.
chill, man.
We being honest with you right now. We're not doing this.
No, don't do
It's not
that.
even on the locals though. I
Just
see it
go.
everywhere. I be on Facebook, but that's
Just
trash.
go to the next topic.
Chill.
Go to the next
Oh
topic.
my god.
It's crazy.
What you got, Pooh?
We are not
I
doing
don't. He just.
What you got?
He just took me out.
Did anybody
I was not.
see
Okay, my good.
Kevin Hart got a new Netflix special coming out, the
Yeah,
stand-up special.
yeah.
I did.
Rumored to be getting $40 million for the special.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody thoughts on that? How y'all feel about that?
It's
You excited for it?
not really.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest kid.
I'm not excited for it, but I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what direction he goes because his last couple stand-ups, it was like,
Well, yeah. So
like,
I was watching Kev on. I think it might have been the Breakfast Club or something, and he was talking about the direction that he's going. Exactly what you're saying, and you know, he just did the drama movie, so he got some different. He trying to get versatile in what he's doing, and he said his next stand-up was going to be different. So we'll see if it's the same kind of.
Because like he's.
I love Kev. I love Kev.
He's a funny character, actor, or whatever. Kev. But I don't prefer his stand-up. Like he has some good stand-ups. I'm not gonna sit here and say like
his first three.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not gonna sit here and say everything is trash or whatever.
What are you on number 6 now? Maybe?
But it's like
more the same stuff.
It's hard though. It's hard to find any comic who has that many good stand-up specials.
Yeah.
Like consistent.
But that's why it's usually once you evolve, you usually don't do it as much. And he's already kind of evolved out of being that stand-up comedian that's grinding to where, you know, you don't need to drop one every year.
Right.
You know what I mean? Take that hiatus, do what else you're doing, and then maybe come back 10 years later and drop something that you worked on in that whole period.
Yeah.
Like, because Chris Rock was, you know, he was off the scene for a little bit. His last stand-up was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. But speaking of stand-up, he said, I heard something about Will Smith supposed to be trying his hand at stand-up. Hit Dave Chappelle on one of the, like, do a 5-minute set. Like,
I don't know if that's Will's lane.
I mean, but Will,
like, let's be real. We feel like Will doing like the most right now.
Will is doing the most.
Yeah,
but is it a good the most, or is it just the most? Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, I'm on record saying how big of a Will fan I am. Like,
he's my second favorite.
I love Will to death. Like, like I told you before, I feel like Will can do no wrong. But right now, like, I feel like he's doing, like, you got Bad Boys, 3 coming out,
which I think is going to be.
You got Aladdin coming out, which I'm looking forward to seeing.
I'm for me. See, Aladdin is tough because I love Will, like we said.
But Robin Williams
fucking
So
Will he posted it. They got big feet, big shoes to fill. That's gonna be a tough one, bro.
Robin Williams different.
That's gonna be a tough one,
different, bro. He was different. But like then you doing that, then okay, I know you turned 50, and then you did the bungee jumping over the Grand Canyon or whatever. It's like I get it, but like my nigga, relax. Like,
I think they just living, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I want to see. I think
they trying to evolve into that first family. I think they trying to evolve into that first.
But they already are.
Yeah, they already there.
Yeah,
like,
but they say they already are though. Who else is
in the industry in general? Because I mean.
You talking about?
The black community.
You talking about? Yeah, I get what you say. You talking about
the first family is the Obamas.
Barrier.
The second family is the Carters.
See, I'm going them before the Carters though.
The Smiths.
Their influence, Will's influence alone.
But does he just have a longer history of influence, or
maybe?
Or is it more powerful now? Because I don't think his influence rate now in our community is more powerful than Ho's.
Fuck no.
No.
No way, no. If Hov say something, niggas is.
Yeah.
That's the.
But nah, you be surprised because the thing is 9 times out of 10, if Will says something, everybody else is looking at is going to do whatever Will says.
Yeah.
You guys see the little T.I. thing on Instagram?
Nah, when that happened today?
About him saying,
So T.I. was basically saying he's the most influential artist since Tupac.
Oh, wow.
So someone commented and said, what about Jay-Z? T.I. responded, said, no disrespect to the Goot.
Oh.
But has Jay-Z starred in a feature film? So that gave me the feeling that T.I. is saying he's more
100%. He said it under the radar just in case somebody challenged it.
Mm-hmm.
So he could easily backpedal if he needed to. So yeah, he 100% said, I'm the guy, but just in case I get challenged by the entire black community, I can backpedal off of that shit and say, nah, it's still him, but he still ain't been in
the movie.
Film,
How do you feel about that?
Like the movie.
That has nothing to do with
that has nothing to do with
that don't mean nothing.
That has nothing to do with his influence.
Don't get me wrong, Tip is Tip, but nah, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. I ain't riding.
And I love Tip, but
yeah, Tip my guy too. Tip and Will, both, you know, like us, Libra gang. They both, matter of fact, they got the same.
Yo, I was about to say, damn.
Oh, I thought when you said you ain't just say me and her, nigga.
Yeah.
Us.
Fuck the show sign. Nah. But they got the same. Matter of fact, they share the same birthday and shit.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm off Tip on that.
That's when you be like, T.I. like you, but get the fuck
Staying
out
on the Hove, I was watching Casanova's interview on the Angie Martinez show. And she asked him how did he feel about being compared to Hove, and I had to stop.
Oh.
Yeah.
When that
time out. Who the fuck?
When did the comparison even happen?
You gotta listen to the person doing the comparing. So she was asked him how he felt about it. She didn't say who said it right away. Okay. So Casanova began to speak, and he was like, in no way, shape, or form am I on that level.
Right.
Yeah. He was like, and shout out to Young Thug for even saying that.
All right.
Once I heard that, I was like, all right, well now it makes sense.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
But I'm like, yo, these comparisons and things like that shit got stopped.
But is that crazy how the younger generation is
retarded?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I know we ain't supposed to use that word.
Yeah,
word ain't political.
But how they just don't understand
mentally challenged.
Even what influence is in order to understand that, a Hove is pulling way more strings than anybody they fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy to think about that.
Like, how could you compare?
They don't care because they don't care to do their research.
Casanova to Hove, and Casanova is signed to Hove.
Right. Exactly.
They don't even know that.
They probably
they don't even know
drugs.
Yeah.
That's how you do that. Drugs.
It's crazy though.
Yeah. Drugs are bad.
Definitely.
Say no
to drugs.
Yeah. What else we got on the docket?
What else went on this week?
What about Drake's baby mom popping up?
He deserved to get that.
Pop up.
Because I ain't as easy about it.
Oh, yeah.
You seen that? You seen the Drake?
The pop up.
So Drake is touring in
Paris
right now. And he's doing a show and his baby mom just like randomly pops up to the show and there's a video out and she throwing that thing all over the
at the show?
At his show.
Wait, hold on. His baby mom went to his show and was throwing her ass in front of Drake or
in the
he's
party.
Performing.
No, I'm just.
It's a concert.
Yeah.
But you said Pop, I'm thinking she on stage. I didn't see the video.
She's just there.
She's just there.
Uninvited.
Yeah, she's in the crowd.
I mean,
uninvited.
She bought a ticket.
Well, he probably was.
No, that shit is crazy. Your baby mom. Where's the respect that? Like,
what you mean?
That's your baby mom. Like, I don't care what me and my baby mom going through. If I ever become an artist, I don't want you in the crowd shaking your ass.
She's not.
You said throwing that thing, so
she's dancing provocatively, but it's more of a sensual thing. It's not like I'm bending over.
Oh, you said throwing that ass.
She is throwing that ass. Thing it's definitely not sitting still.
It's moving.
It's moving. Ain't sitting still.
That shit was moving like a badass third grader.
Yo, that shit crazy, man. I think just because it's Drake, right? So, like, people that is like,
what do you mean just because
because she's attached to Drake no matter what, because that's my baby mother. You feel me? Yeah. So no matter what you do, gonna come back to me.
Yeah.
So should he tell her that she's not allowed to go to his show, even if she buy a ticket?
I mean, not at my show.
Don't give a damn. He probably don't, just because it's a baby mom don't mean he care about that damn
Drake's kind of sensitive. I think he probably
know Drake cares.
He's kind of sensitive. I think he probably cares.
I don't think Drake care about that girl, dog. You care about everything you
not necessarily.
Nah,
look, dog, my first baby mama, I wouldn't I wouldn't give two damns.
Yeah.
What? Like, let's be for real.
He just probably like
He
just
probably
he don't want to
don't
wake
give a damn
up in the
about that
morning
girl,
and
like,
see
my
that shit
child,
all
I'm
over
gonna
social
make
media and
But
all
he
that,
probably
you
just
feel
don't
me?
want to deal with the press.
Yeah, he just don't want to deal with the press and all that. Like,
Wait right there. We're going to pause the conversation. We're going to continue with part 2.
But yeah, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't care though, man.
I mean, I wouldn't care either, but that's just crazy because it's Drake. Like,
I think
he's gonna have to wake up, TMZ, like
Every
all that's
day,
gonna be
like,
involved. So it's
talking.
different. You gotta wake up and deal with,
when
it's
you're
different.
Drake, it's headlines and rumors and
Yeah, but now
shit
it's
every day.
mama,
I don't
like,
give a damn about
with
that
video,
girl.
with video.
Yeah, that's not a rumor though. That's not a
What?
But I'm
rumor.
just
Like
saying.
you said, it's Drake, so anything anyone connected to him does.
It's going to be
Yeah,
a
it's
headline.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
I
I
don't
don't
give a
want.
damn
If
about-
I can avoid
Listen,
that headline,
listen,
I want to
I
avoid
don't-
it.
If she was twerking in fucking Whole Foods, it would have been a headline.
Mhm.
It don't matter. It's
Yeah.
Drake, and it's going to be a headline. I don't think he cares. Like I said, I don't think he cares enough to
Well,
let
this
that
is
affect
what-
his
But
everyday
He
life.
distract you if you're
But how do
performing.
y'all feel about the pop up?
I'm not
I
for
wouldn't
it.
give a damn.
I'm not for it. I'm gonna
You wanna
finish.
give a damn?
I'm not for
I'm
it.
see. I don't give a damn what you do. Like if this is the thing that we failing to realize. Drake never had a relationship with this girl.
Yeah, and I feel you.
She was never his girlfriend.
So maybe that's why it's different.
He popped the chick and they had a baby.
We don't know what he was telling
Yeah,
her.
you don't know.
Well, yeah, you're
You know
right.
how us light skinned niggas get.
Yeah,
Every
and you know they a little sensitive, so they
probably was in there.
She thought that they was in love.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They
She
probably
thought it was
stayed
gonna
out the
be
window.
Well, either way, I don't think he. I don't think.
The light skinned niggas always got some extra dramatic shit.
This nigga
Like,
said staring out the window while it's raining.
Nah, like with me and my girl at AC, right? And I'm a hood nigga. Like I ain't never seen too much of nothing.
Right.
So I'm already geeking off of everything. I'm
Yeah.
excited in the parking garage. I'm looking
Right.
around like, look at these damn cars.
Yeah.
So this how this shit be looking on the inside?
Right.
I ain't never seen shit.
No, it's not funny, but bro, it's really niggas that's
like,
really.
I ain't never
I'm really
been
like
nowhere.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we walking around, they got little restaurants and shit. I'm like, oh, they got this inside of here. I'm like,
Right.
oh shit, like this is crazy. Yeah. So the next day, I wake up. You know, I wake up early,
Right.
just naturally. So I wake up, you know, and I draw the
Pull it.
curtains back, looking over the ocean and
How
shit.
you do it?
Oh, like this. You gotta lick my lips like that.
Yeah, you got to. Light skin shit. Light skin.
I probably was naked. Swung this shit open. I'm looking across the water and shit, and it's the sunrise.
Right.
I ain't never seen a sunrise before.
Right.
Yeah.
So I run to go get my girl. Like, yo, get the fuck up.
Right.
Like, what? Like, man, you gotta watch this motherfucking sunrise. I
Yeah.
never seen no shit like this before. Like,
Right.
get the fuck up. So we sitting there looking at her. She like, you done? I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Just
you know?
enjoying it. Yeah. Nah, but that's real though.
You know, light skinned niggas always.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he probably
Drake,
did. He
and
probably
Drake, was,
told her some
Drake
shit.
probably had everything that she was in
But
love.
no, like, how many niggas? So how many times you done said some shit when you was inside that thing and you ain't
Not gonna
meant none of
incriminate- I
that
ain't
shit?
incriminating
Oh,
myself.
yeah,
bro.
hell yeah.
I ain't speaking on none of that.
I love you.
I ain't speaking on none of that.
Like, oh, my kids.
Yeah.
All that.
Best pussy ever.
This nigga tripping.
I don't know if I went to that extent.
Yeah, nah, you got certain things off of it.
Yeah, cause she know. She probably said, I can't keep him. This definitely ain't the best.
She know it ain't
It's
right.
alright.
She know
It's alright.
She know it ain't the best.
This a mid. This a
Yeah.
mid right here.
Yo.
She definitely.
Yo.
That shit still running?
Hell
What it say at the top?
Recording.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why don't stay live no more?
Oh no, I was just.
We not live no more.
Shit don't run out, dude.
I don't think so.
Nah, it's saying.
Oh, you pretty much hit on
Nah, it's
all
on- it's still
topics
on
and
there.
shit. But y'all seen Lil Durk's jumper?
Wet.
That shit is crazy.
Wet.
Right? Yeah, we still.
Dog. Bull problem.
Yeah, that shit is
He
ridiculous.
bull.
You seen his jumper?
Alright,
Ah, you see, you gonna be a hater.
Downplaying shit.
You gonna be a hater.
Put some defense on his ass.
Dog,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that always change. That always
Yeah,
changes.
that's expected.
But dog, like that jumper, yeah.
Why is it that rappers want to be basketball
I don't
players.
know.
Basketball players want to be rappers.
Yeah.
Like, what is it?
It's just those two sports is so connected for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you win one and you want to do the other, or vice versa.
It's like
The same way street niggas want to be good guys and good guys want to be in the streets. You fucking idiots, stay out of the damn streets if you ain't got to be in the streets.
Yeah.
We ain't want that shit for real. Like,
some people,
y'all,
some people
if
don't have
you
no
got a
other
choice, stay your ass out that shit.
Yeah.
Stay your ass out that shit. But nah, as far as that, I don't know. Like, even with LeBron out here.
A&R.
And his A&R bag. A&R LeBron activated.
Yeah.
I mean, do y'all guys really think he A&R? He just penned his name.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah,
I watched the 2 Chainz interview and he
made it sound good.
He broke down. I mean, I don't know what he really did, but he broke down what he said.
It gives LeBron some credibility.
But he told at the same time, he told people like, yo, anytime you seen LeBron on camera, it wasn't like he was there for 5-6 hours. He said the nigga would pop up for like an hour, listen to some stuff, make a couple of suggestions, and then he would bounce.
Yeah.
So he wasn't like A&R in the entire hour.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So
It just was the wow factor. Like,
exactly. And 2
LeBron
Chainz
would-
fight, they
like I
probably
said,
both
it
just
give
use it as a
LeBron-
marketing thing like.
That's all it was.
It give LeBron some credibility in the music industry,
And
and
it give
it
2
gives
Chainz some
LeBron,
power.
it give both of them a new audience.
Yeah, some more power.
They both gained a new audience from that, so
I mean,
nobody loses.
LeBron has like made himself the like go-to guy like for the what's hot in music. You know, people go to his Snapchat and his IG story to see what he's listening to. You know what I mean? A lot of people play off of that. So I can see why he would use him in that arena.
Yeah,
because he does have a ear for music. If we just being real.
Yeah.
But what else we got, man? Is that it?
I don't think we missed anything else.
Oh yeah, we did. One more thing. The Meek Mill and Nipsey Hussle.
I'm waiting for that. I can't wait. Speaking of that, shout out to Meek. It's Meekend.
It is the Meekend.
Philly. Yeah, it's the Meekend, man. It's the Meekend. Philly done gave Meek a weekend. Shout out to Philly.
Got a theory about that.
Huh?
Got a theory about that.
You feel like he don't deserve it?
I never said that. I put words in my mouth, Morris.
I'm just asking.
What I'm saying.
He took off real quick. He took off on him real quick.
What I'm saying is, another city prior to Philadelphia, another state, I should say. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Already gave Meek Mill his own day.
I believe it was Houston.
Right, Houston, exactly. So Houston gives Meek Mill his own day, and I feel like Philly, like, oh shit.
We better do something.
A whole nother state that gave this nigga a day.
So we gotta give him a weekend.
Gotta up the ante.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, what we gonna do?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? It's cool.
By
that
the end of the year, they gonna have Meek History Month.
Right.
Exactly. So it's cool that they recognizing him for the things that he's doing because he has become like this social icon all of a sudden.
Yeah, but let's be real. He was never the hometown hero. Like they always tried to make. He was like the black sheep. He was like the black sheep or whatever. Like he didn't. And it wasn't the image that you have of the Roots and Jill Scott and things like that. And then even back in the day, forced to Teddy Pendergrass and the Sound of Philadelphia was never that in the music industry, so they really ain't want no parts of what the hell Meek was doing. Sieg, when State Property was doing what they was doing, we see what that turned into.
Right.
We need to speak on that.
Right.
But so it's good now to see the city actually getting behind this kid.
Because he's evolving, man. He's literally growing. Right.
But the thing is, this is what he's been trying to do. They weren't giving him the opportunity to. Right. It's that his platform became so big. Now you can't deny it. Now you can't stop.
It's a shame he had to spend the time behind bars in order to.
But I mean, the time that he spent, it was a minus. It was a minus.
He's like, with Meek, that's light work.
This nigga
talking about jail.
Yo, this motherfucker.
Well, we going, all right.
This motherfucker was saying some shit.
Well, Malcolm and Martin had to die.
Right.
For real, that's it.
But that's so crazy how, literally something terrible has to happen in order for you to grow. into whatever you're gonna be.
Think about our classic albums, mainly R&B. Mary J's first album, Usher Confessions.
Yeah, probably third.
Yeah, probably second.
Mary had some shit,
Yeah.
bro. Mary like first.
But
Mary one of the only.
through. She's getting her ass beat.
Right.
Yeah, KC was fucking sniffing 8 balls
Yeah.
on this news. Like she was
Had
going
her
crazy.
wilding.
Yeah.
Mary
Usher
like
with
first
that
4
whole-
albums you probably could play straight.
Right.
through.
Usher with that whole baby scare, like dropped his
Yeah.
best album to
Right.
date.
But
Hadn't
no,
heard
hold,
anything
hold,
like it since.
stop. You know that wasn't his story, right?
No.
Y'all, you know that?
Hell
Whose story was it? Confessions?
shit.
I thought I seen that nigga.
I'll take.
My head up.
I thought I seen that nigga on like an interview explaining that shit.
No.
Right.
You sure?
Nah,
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think-
I think Gail might have this nigga's word up. I swear I think it was Gail.
I think Gail might.
I swear I think it was Gail though. I ain't bullshit.
Use your common sense.
Right. I'm not bullshitting, but I think it was
I
Gail.
think Gail.
That's not me, yo.
Nah, but
He said, "Hold time."
whole time.
What?
Hold on.
I'm tired of this shit. Man. I'm killing me. Yo, that nigga was tripping. 30 years.
Yeah.
That nigga was tripping. But yeah, but nah. But so explain to us the Usher thing, cause you fucked me up with that.
It just came out. I think within the last couple years that it was that wasn't his story. That was JD's story, Jermaine Dupri.
Really?
Yeah.
So Usher was dry snitching.
Nah, JD let him.
Well, he
you know
was
that's his
the executive
man.
producer of the album.
Yeah.
So
That was his man.
So he put his
He
story
told his
out
story. Yeah.
through Usher. Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's
Got
crazy.
mad
That's
as hell.
confession.
And did y'all learn anything today? Cause I know.
Yeah, that's so yeah, that wasn't even. But yeah, I get what you were. Yeah,
Confessions takes on a whole new meaning.
yeah, that was
That's
JD.
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
But like it's crazy that literally that pain has to be involved in order to for something to be like as big
That
as it
great.
can possibly be. It's so crazy. Like
yeah,
we just thrive off of like negativity.
yeah.
It's the way of the world.
I mean, some people can. That shit break some people.
Yeah.
Shit. You can take that shit and use it as a fuel. Some dangerous individual.
Yeah.